Hello everyone and welcome to another lesson. We are back today to continue our discussion on the topic parts of speech. You will recall that in a previous lesson we looked at verbs and nouns. However, today we will be concentrating on adjectives and adverbs. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let us start with the definition for the word adjective. An adjective describes a noun. Adjectives modify nouns and pronouns. This word modify means to make changes to. So in other words, an adjective describes a noun and it can also make changes to nouns and pronouns. Adjectives tell us the size of something, about a behavior, about a sound. It can also tell us how something feels. We're going to be looking at a few examples. Let us look at a few examples of how we can use adjectives in a sentence. Example number 1. Many people eat at that restaurant. It is always crowded. Remember, adjectives describe a noun. In this sentence, the noun is restaurant, a place, right? Now, the word crowded describes the condition of the restaurant. It is packed. The word crowded is the adjective. Sentence number 2. Randy should play basketball because he is very tall. Randy, the noun, the name of a person. Tall is the adjective. It describes the physical appearance of Randy. The word tall speaks to Randy's height. The final example is sentence number 3. Tony received a beautiful lunch bag to take to school. Lunch bag, noun, the name of a thing. Beautiful is the word used to describe the lunch bag, thus making it the adjective. The second part of speech we'll be looking at is adverbs. What is an adverb? An adverb is a word or phrase that modifies or qualifies an adjective, verb, or other adverb or a word group. Again, we see this word modifies. We remember from our previous slide that it means to make changes to. So an adverb can make changes to an adjective, a verb, or another adverb or a word group. An adverb really tells us how. It tells us when, in what manner, how many times, in what way, how much, to what extent, and how often, or the frequency of something. In the previous slide, we established that adverb tells us how often, when, where, how, and how much. Now, there's specific words we usually use when we're talking about how often something occurs. Generally, usually, rarely, hardly ever, frequently, often. And when we're talking about when an event takes place, we use words like tonight, tomorrow, last year, soon, yesterday, and today. Where? Upstairs, outside, above, behind, nearby, here. How does the action take place or the event? Slowly, quickly, badly, quietly, fast, worriedly. How much? Almost, a lot, barely, enough, deeply, or completely. All these words are adverbs. Previously, we defined an adverb as a word that describes an adjective or a verb. Now we're going to be looking at 3 examples of how we can use adverbs in a sentence. Example number 1. He is often wandering in the streets. Wandering is an adjective. Often is the adverb. Let's look at sentence number 2. Sheldon seldom attends classes. Attend is the verb. Seldom is the adverb. Another word we could have used to replace this adverb seldom is rarely. So we could have said, Sheldon rarely attends classes. The final example, sentence number 3, the child wept bitterly. Bitterly shows how the child cried, or the extent to which the child cried. It wasn't any normal kind of crying. The child wept bitterly. I can't believe we are already at the end of today's lesson. I know you guys benefited. And based on the feedback that we've been receiving, you all have been watching and enjoying our lessons. Please continue to do so. Remember to subscribe, share, like, and turn on your notification bell so that you can receive more videos. You're always welcome to send us an email at eltutoring@gmail.com. We look forward to being here with you, where next time we'll be looking at 2 other important parts of speech. See you then, guys.